Anya woke up on the morning of her big exam feeling anxious but excited. She had studied hard all week and she was confident that she was prepared. But as she looked out the window at the heavy traffic on the Golden Gate Bridge, her anxiety began to grow. She knew that her school was on the other side of the bridge and the traffic was always bad in the morning. She had given herself plenty of time, but she started to worry that she wouldn't make it on time. Anya's mother drove her to school and they sat in silence as they crawled through the traffic. Anya could feel her heart pounding in her chest. She checked the clock on the dashboard again. It was already 8:30 a.m. and her exam started at 9 a.m. "Mom, we're going to be late," Anya said, her voice trembling. "I know, honey," her mother replied. "But there's nothing we can do about the traffic." They continued to drive in silence, but Anya couldn't shake the feeling that she was going to miss her exam. She started to imagine all the terrible things that could happen. She would get a 0 on her exam. She would fail the class. She wouldn't graduate from high school. At 8:45 a.m., they finally reached the bridge. Anya could see that the traffic was still heavy, but it was moving a little faster. She took a deep breath and tried to stay calm. "We're going to make it," her mother said reassuringly. They drove off the bridge and into the city. Anya's heart was still pounding, but she felt a little bit better knowing that she was closer to her school. They turned onto the street where her school was located, and Anya saw that the parking lot was already full. She groaned. "Mom, where are we going to park?" she asked. "I don't know," her mother replied. They drove around the block a few times, but they couldn't find a parking spot. Anya's anxiety was growing again. She looked at the clock on the dashboard. It was 8:55 a.m. Suddenly, Anya saw a parking spot open up. She pointed it out to her mother, and her mother quickly pulled into the spot. They jumped out of the car and ran to the school. Anya burst through the doors and into the hallway. She sat down at her desk and took a deep breath. She was still nervous, but she knew that she was prepared. She picked up her pencil and started to work on her exam.